welcome to our city homestead. Today we're at my folks's at our garden plot. As you can see behind me, we've got potatoes and we are going to be digging up some potatoes. So let's get to it. All right, here's the potato plant. And as you can see, we've got different varieties here, but for the most part, they kind of basically look the same. So this is what a potato plant looks like. And we're going to pull the whole plant out just because it's August and it's getting late in the season. But otherwise, all you would do is lift the potato leaves and you would just dig around the bottom. That's a bad example. Let me come in here where you can see the hill. There we go. And then you would just kind of dig around, just around the plant, take your potatoes and cover it back up so then you could still have more potatoes. But we are going to pull the plant and then you'll see all the potatoes, and you still have to dig deep for them a little bit, but not as bad. And sometimes when they're exposed, I'll see if I can see some, they tend to turn green. So if they're too green, I just kind of toss them, like this one here. If you can see that one. That's pretty green, and usually you don't eat green potatoes. I usually trim them if I can, so that way I can, eat part of it. But if it's too green throughout, then we just toss those ones. But otherwise, so. And they turn like that lots of times, just when they are sticking out of the dirt. Yeah, I mean, it looks a little bit green, but I'll just cut those parts off and I'll still eat it. But if it's green throughout, then you're not going to eat that, of course. All right, you can see some over here sticking out. And when the plant's kind of bare like this, and this is what happens in the late summer, early fall, just what it does. Kind of looks like it's dying off. And then I just pull those plants and then we just take all the potatoes. Yeah. So as you can see, half of it was exposed. So half of it probably won't be very good, but the other half looks nice and white, so we should be able to eat the other half at least. So we'll pick these potatoes over here since they're sticking out. And you can see a bunch over there. We have a bunch of different varieties, and most of these were just left over from last year. In the fall time, whatever we didn't eat, we saved a bunch so that we could plant. So I always save some potatoes because it seems like the potatoes you save from your crop now to plant in the spring just seem to do better than store potatoes. So some of these are store potatoes, but they just don't look as nice as the potatoes that we kept from our seed. So here you can see the hill a little bit better. There's the hill. We've already pulled this plant out. And then we're going to pull out the next plant and then just dig all around. Dig up as many potatoes as we can find, and then that's it. So that's the potatoes. Oh, they're growing. Oh, it's growing a plant. See, now if it was springtime, I'd plant those ones. All right, so since these potatoes here are exposed and they're not really in the dirt, we're going to pull this plant and we're going to harvest the potatoes. And is that one the mushy one? No, that one's okay. So there's a few on the plant. And if you ever find like a really gross mushy one, I always call that like the mother potato, like the one that you planted, which is probably this. Is that one all gross? Anyways, you'll always find a mushy, gross one. And that's okay. That's just from the seed that you planted, the seed potato. So that's okay. And we have either a mouse or some moles eating our vegetables here too. So they've been feasting. Oh, it's a nice big one. Ah, and something's eating it. Get out of here. Of course it has to be the beautiful potato. Jeepers.
Bye.